was a way of kind of bringing everyone together on one selection. I really loved the piece that was in the tunnel, and nobody else liked that one at all, Making a Mark. I thought that was so beautiful. It let me really start dreaming in the middle of the film to watch that piece of tape and tape measure just go in and out. I love watching it. I just was so happy to sit there, and I thought I could just watch this thing roll for give me another 15 minutes of this. I'm perfectly happy to just check out of real life for a while. So I like that one a lot.
I thought it was interesting overall. Did I interrupt? That it just seems like this generation of, well, if I can speak so broadly, this group of artists in the festival, it seems like people really are, can I, actually someone else talk because I haven't formulated my thoughts.
I'll come back.
Well, okay, I could finish your sentence, which is saying I feel like overall I felt like the people live and breathe media. They just have it morning, noon, and night, and they know all the references, and they know the history, and they can play with it, and they're not this big division between the pop culture and the, and maybe like film history that they've had in classes, and they sort of play between the two of them, and as well as the internet, etc. And just, I feel like there are going to be some strong media makers come out of this, that it still seems sort of young to me, but that if people kept working, that there are fresh stories, there's fresh ways of looking through the camera and editing and sound. So just seems like a good, strong beginning.
Tomasa, do you have a favorite you pulled through?
I had a couple. I liked Saunter, and I liked an ending, but those didn't make it through, but I really enjoyed those. It was just, I don't know, being so close to, just having graduated, I've seen a lot of student films. It's still fresh in my mind, and these two, I don't know, they just seem like this, they just weren't what I had seen while I was here, my time here at the screenings I went to, and I just really enjoyed them. They really stuck with me. 3 to 1. So.
I love the piece. What's the title? I don't know if anyone else liked. Recompense by Alice Lutz. I like pieces where, I love recycled items, and when people use what they have from the trash or that's around, but are very deliberate and aesthetic, and they take it seriously. And it's what I was trying to say earlier was that we're so inundated in these times with media saturation and just things, and so many distractions, possible distractions, that I do notice this kind of I don't know if it's a faith in like this ritual of the accident or chance, or if it's gambling, or I'm not sure, but it just seems like people are very focused on minutia or some kind of personalized ritual that's really doesn't have a tradition. It's very subjective, like measuring the tunnel, or the cracks in the sidewalk and the glass in the sidewalk, and it just feels like the maker wants to believe that performing this very personalized ritual, some meaning will emerge. That, I don't know, it has a lot, I feel like it has a lot to do with what you were saying of being inundated with media. And
I feel like people are going small.
Yeah, very
it's
small.
It's not manageable what's going on, so they're just going to do this one small area and see how they do with just that small parameter.
Right.
And show it on